And one more thing, Harmony, before you go. Turns around, yes. He says, welcome to the Fallen. Alright, we have made it back, well, to the third of the world.
You have it. The Kell, the Elder Scroll. Tidkrech Kalos. Time shudders at its touch. There is no question. You are doom-driven. Kogan Akatosh. The very bones of the earth are at your disposal. Go then. Fulfill your destiny. Take the scroll to the Time Wound. Do not delay. Alduin will be coming. He cannot miss the signs.
Okay, some familiar talk. Because our masked individual said to fulfill our destiny, you know, as well. Parthenax here is saying to fulfill the destiny as well. Alright, we're looking for a Time Wound. It's been quite a while since I've done this. But, yeah. Right about here seems correct. I believe. Looks like a wound of time, doesn't it? Alright. We have to read an Elder Scroll. Here. Time Wound. If I could remember how to play the damn game. Ah. Alright.
Today, Alduin's lordship will be restored. But I honor your courage. Krief Wolf Akrin. Die now in vain.
Have you no thought beyond the blooding of your blade?
What else is there?
The battle below goes ill. If Alduin does not rise to our challenge, I fear all may be lost.
You worry too much, brother. Victory will be ours.
Why does Alduin hang back? We've staked everything on this plan of yours, old man.
He will come. He cannot ignore our defiance. And why should he fear us, even now?
We flooded him well. 4 of his kin fought too highly.
None have yet stood against Alduin himself. Balthor, Sorin, Birka.
They did not have Dragonrend. Once we bring him down, I promise, I will have his head.
You do not understand. Alduin cannot be slain like a lesser dragon. He is beyond our strength. Which is why I brought the Elder Scroll.
Feldir, we agreed not to use it.
I never agreed. And if you are right, I will not need
We'll
it.
deal with Alduin ourselves. Here and now.
We shall see soon enough. Alduin approaches.
So be it.
Let those that watch from Sovngarde envy us this day. If I die today, it will not be in terror. Skyrim will be free!
It's no use. Alduin on the wing. Sister Hawk, grant us your sacred breath to make this contract heard. Begone, world eater. My words with older bones than your own. We break your perch on this age and send you out. You are banished. We shout you out from all our endings unto the last. You are banished.
Work. Get it.
Yes, the World Eater is gone. May the spirits have mercy on our souls.
Aluki Nakib, Silesur. My belly is full of the souls of your fellow mortals, Dovahkiin. Die now, and await your fate in Sovngarde.
I don't know about all that.
Foot, you are too late, Alduin. Dovahkiin, use Dragonrend if you know it.
If we know it. Alright. Got ourselves a fight, ladies and jelly spoons. Alright. There we go. Oh, I used it once. There we go. I used it. I don't get it. Used it twice.
Hurt him while he is grounded.
Trying Parthenax. Ugh. Get up. Get up. I know I can't wait. I can't help it that the game wouldn't let me hit him for one reason or the other. Yeah, like, I'm not even making contact, it seems like. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. I can't remember if it's supposed to be this way. Boy. Alright. Use the Dragonrend a couple of times. Nothing. Thank you, Parthenax. Dragonrend. No shield. Alright. Let's get some, hopefully, fire resistance. I believe I have some. Nope. See, that hit him. Because it's definitely stunning him. I just don't remember Alduin being that strong. We'll do what we can. We'll just take those hits with the tail. These are nowhere near as bad as the breath. Look out. There's definitely something about this that's calling to us. Like a memory. I'm not quite sure. Dragged it from a, you know, a meteor can do that to someone. Yeah, there's something about the sky opening up like that. And things just raining down. Seems like a memory. But, of course, we've never seen anything like it. I saw him. Trying to Parthenax, he just keeps going at this avant-garde. Touched him. Trying to strike with all my force. Yeah, I don't have the... Here we go again. Woo. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good. Gimme. Some regular heals, thank you. Bit of a miss. It's alright. It's alright. Good job, Parthenax. Helping us out there. Oof. Frost. Ah, just missed him. Thank you, Parthenax. Where are you? Where are you? give you that. You are definitely strong. Get up. We're just getting pelted with everything right now. Jeez. But I just can't tell if I'm hitting him. There's like no sound, you know? Nothing like that. He may be vulnerable, but oof. Parthenax, now's not the time. We'll have the high ground, Anakin, in this case. Wait. So there he goes. Like, the shield is definitely hitting. I mean, we must be hitting. It's just not the strongest hits in the world. Those meteors. Jeez. So much destruction. We persevere. We'll fight on. Come on. Get up. You can do this. Heavy armor up from the heavy beating we're taking. Skies have definitely opened. Shout! I wish we could change stuff faster, just like drop cast like all at once. That would be great. It's alright. He's getting close. Now he's in the air. Come on. Come on, Harmony. Oh, no, he's not in the air. He's not in the air at all. Getting close. That's a cool looking shot. Minus the kind of weird line in the middle there. enemies off. Whew. Now we gotta talk to some people. Well, we got a few choices. Parthenex, Arngir, or Esbern. Parthenex, where are you going, buddy?
Lot Kongrach. You truly have the voice of a Dova. Alduin's allies will think twice after this victory.
Well, I need to find out where Alduin went.
Yes, one of his allies could tell us. Matmahus. But it will not be so easy to convince one of them to betray him. Perhaps the Hafkasayun, the palace in Whiterun, Dragon's Reach. It was originally built to house a captive Dova. A fine place to trap one of Alduin's allies, hmm?
Well, you know, the Jarl, they might not think so.
Yes, but your Sum is strong. I do not doubt that you can convince him of the need.
Okay. Well.
Look, Thum.
Indeed. The Fallen. Talk to the Earl Whiterun. After I defeat Alduin on top of the throne of the world, he fled from me. One of his dragon allies may be able to tell he's gone. Learn Dragon's Reach, blah blah blah. Basically, we just gotta go talk to the Earl. We got a long journey ahead of us to complete the Fallen. So, we're gonna head out. Back down the mountain. Coming down the mountain! And, rest up. Talk to the Jarl. See you in a bit. Inside Dragon's Reach. Mr. Jarl. Let's see if he might be up here. That's a little early. Just hang out a little bit and then... Hello, Lydia.
What do you need, my Thane?
Hopefully you're doing well.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yes? Make it quick.
Alduin. Where have I heard that name?
Really? No doubt from that knave Larkspur, telling everyone that I'm a battle cat under the sheets. The truth is, I don't even remember any of it.
Okay. Well, what do you remember?
I just recall waking up naked and sneezing profusely because the sentimental fool left a lavender flower on my stomach.
I don't think that's it.
Well, maybe you've confused my name with the World Eater. It's Alduin, with an E, and I don't eat worlds. Although it's possible you may have heard it elsewhere. I hear in the Isle you can't swing a dead skeever without hitting at least 3 Alduins. Alright then.
Alright. We definitely know the name from somewhere, though. Do we still have... No. I remember there was a thing we picked up that had that name on it.
Yes?
What is it? I think the time might be right for another public appearance. Maybe address
Away with you.
or visit your basket. All right, yes. I see your point.
I hear him.
Make the necessary arrangements. Of course, sir.
Must be up there. We're talking to the ghost Jarl. There we go.
May the gods watch over your... What is it that you need?
So, I need your help. I need to trap a dragon in your palace. In your place.
I must have misheard you. I thought you asked me to help you trap a dragon in my palace.
Well,
Now, if you don't mind, I've got a city. You have my attention.
need your help.
What you're asking for is insane. Impossible.
Not at all.
Want me to let the dragon into the heart of my city with the threat of war on my doorstep?
The companions can help protect the city, and the Emperor will be
Well,
now dead.
no, I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important.
I'm sorry, but I can't do it. We'll just have to keep fighting the dragons as best we can.
Let's
What you're asking
Again.
for is insane. You want me to let the dragon into the heart of my city?
well, it's the only way.
Threat of war on my doorstep?
It's the only way to stop the dragon attacks.
There must be another way. The risk is too great.
So, how about this? The threat is worse than you know. Alduin has returned.
Alduin, the World Eater himself. But how can we fight him? Doesn't his return mean it's the end times?
Well, I'm Dragonborn. It's my destiny to stop him.
I don't know about such things, but I heard the Greybeard summon you. That's good enough for me. Now what's this nonsense about trapping a dragon in my palace?
Well, it's the only way to find Alduin before it's too late.
I want to help you, Dragonborn, and I will, but I need your help first. Ulfric and General Tullius are both just waiting for me to make a wrong move. Do you think they will sit idle while the dragon is slaughtering my men and burning my city? No. I can't risk weakening the city while we are under the threat of enemy attack. I'm sorry.
Well, what if you didn't have to worry about an enemy attack?
Then I would be glad to help you with your mad dragon-trapping scheme, but getting both sides to agree to a truce will be difficult at this point. The bitterness has gone too deep. Maybe. What of the Greybeards? They are respected by all Nords. High Hrothgar is neutral territory. If the Greybeards were willing to host a peace council, then maybe Ulfric and Tullius would have to listen.
Keep getting run into. Alright, well, leave that to me. I'll talk to Arngir about hosting a peace council.
Aye, Dragonborn. Maybe you can stop the dragons, and this war into the bargain.
Alright.
Now, if you don't mind, I've got a city to keep.
I'm the commander of the guard here in Whiterun.
All this standing around is rubbish. We should be taking the fight to the storm.
Our provisions are running
Stop
dangerously low.
pushing me.
Our stores of meat,
All
wine,
right.
and grain are
Well, now we gotta head out.
Purchase more supplies then.
Talk.
Not as steward as the... Why do you trust
Talk. Lots of talking. Back to High Hrothgar. See you there. Back in High Hrothgar. Hello, everyone. I must be new.
Alduin? We heard the Dragonren shout from here. You defeated him?
Well, sort of. Yes, but he escaped. We need to find his portal to Sovngarde.
I feared as much. I thought it was him we saw flying east after your battle.
Well, I need your help. I need to capture a dragon.
We are not warriors. What is overlooked in the Dragonborn is not permitted to any other followers of the Way of the Voice.
Okay. Well, I'll worry about capturing a dragon. I need your help to stop the war.
You misunderstand our authority. The Greybeards have never involved themselves in political affairs.
Well, here's the thing. Your Balgruuf won't help me while this war rages on.
I see. The dragon will lead you to Alduin, but without the Jarl's help.
Yeah. So both sides respect the Greybeards. They will listen.
Parthenax has made the decision to help you. This is the road we have to walk. Even the Greybeards must bend to the winds of change, it seems. So be it. Tell Ulfric and General Tullius that the Greybeards wish to speak to them. We will see if they still remember us.
All right. Gonna talk to Tullius, talk to Ulfric. More traveling, more talking. We'll see you in a little bit. All right. Made it deep into our, well, now enemy territory. Excuse me.
Only the foolish or the courageous approach a Jarl without summons. Do I know you?
Well, no, you don't. No! Wow! You don't. Anyway, I have a message from the Greybeards.
It's about time they turned their gaze from the heavens back to our bleeding homeland. What do they want?
They want to negotiate a truce until the dragon menace is dealt with.
I have the greatest respect for the Greybeards, of course. And the dragon attacks are a growing plague. But the political situation is still delicate. Not all the Jarls are fully committed to supporting me as High King. I can't afford to appear weak. I can't agree to this unless Tullius himself will be there.
Okay. Well, Tullius hasn't agreed to attend yet.
I can't agree to any peace council until I know Tullius will be there. The other Jarls could take that as a sign of weakness.
Well, we'll work a little magic here. Tullius will look weak if he refuses, not you.
You're right. Let Tullius be the one to insult the Greybeards by refusing their summons. Show up these Imperials for the foreigners they really are.
So you'll come to the Peace Council?
Yes. I'll give Tullius one more chance to quit Skyrim with his tail between his legs.
Alright. That's one down. Little, you know, little finagle. Little haggle. Little persuasion. But we got this. Now, I gotta make a long journey out of here. Up to Solitude. See you in a bit. Made it. Castle Dower.
I'm telling you, Ulfric's planning an attack on Whiterun.
Are my
We're gonna
men
interrupt.
now giving free rein to anyone who wanders into the castle? Do you have some reason to be here, citizen?
Yeah. I have a message from the Greybeards.
The Greybeards? What do those old hermits want with me?
Well, they're convening a peace council at High Hrothgar.
Why, there's nothing to discuss as long as that traitor Ulfric is in arms against his rightful emperor.
Well, we need a truce until the dragon menace is dealt with.
They are getting to be a problem. But I wasn't sent to Skyrim to fight dragons. My job is to quell this rebellion, and I intend to do just that. Dragons or no dragons.
Okay. Well, Ulfric has already agreed to attend.
Has he? I suppose he doesn't want to miss a chance to bluster about the Empire's many crimes. He's probably hoping I'll refuse so he can blame the Empire for being unreasonable. I think I'll have to disappoint him yet again.
Good choice. So you'll come to the Peace Council then?
Yes, fine. I'll come to this Greybeard Council. For all the good it will do.
Alright.
He'd be insane to try. He doesn't have the men.
That's not what my scouts report, sir. Every day more join his cause. Riften, Dawnstar, and Winterhold support him.
It's not a cause. It's a rebellion.
Call it whatever you like, General.
Alright.
The man's going
We'll
to try
leave,
to Whiterun.
we'll leave that behind. But as we're leaving, stop and pause for a second. There's something about this room with the 5 Imperial banners. Something about this.
General,
I don't want to say it's a memory, but something speaks to us about this.
sir, you can't
Not entirely
force a
sure
Nord
what.
to accept help.
But as we're, walking back, it's just like a, one of those kinds of moments, just, making us think, making us ponder. we will continue to plunder on the way back to High Hrothgar. And we're back. Gentlemen. A word. Einarth, Bori, Arngir, Wolfgar. Arngir.
So, you've done it. The men of violence are gathered here, in these halls whose very stones are dedicated to peace. I should not have agreed to host this council. The Greybeards have no business involving ourselves in such matters.
Well, don't worry. I'll get them to agree to peace.
Peace? I doubt it. They may put their weapons down for a moment, but only to gather strength for the next bloodletting. They are not yet tired of war. Far from it. Do you know the ancient Nord word for war? Season unending. And so it has proved. But regrets are pointless. Here we are.
Indeed.
Take your seat at the council table, and let us see what wisdom we can find among these warriors of Skyrim.
Okay. Well, we have a seat to take. Now, for those of you who don't know about this, I believe Delphine.
So, Arngir, is it? You know why we're here. Are you going to let us in or not?
You are not invited here. You are not welcome here.
We have as much right to be in this council as all of you. More, actually, since we were the ones that put the Dragonborn on this path.
Were you? Hubris of the Blades truly knows no bounds.
If it were up to you, the Dragonborn would sit dreaming on this mountain doing nothing.
Delphine, we're not here to rehearse or grudge. The matter at hand is urgent. Alduin must be stopped. You wouldn't have called this council if you didn't agree. We know a great deal about the situation and the threat that Alduin poses to us all. You need us here if you want this council to succeed.
Very well. You may enter.
Arngir's just got to the point of like, hey, you know what, screw it. It's already happening. But as I was gonna say, I believe this meeting is the longest set of dialogue in the whole game, next to the first time you see Alduin's wall, I believe. So this could be a little while of just listening. But like I said, I believe it's the longest. I may be wrong, but I believe it is. So, if you're not a fan of listening to dialogue, you may want to skip ahead. Just saying. But I still think it's interesting. And we have to do it to fulfill our destiny as Dragonborn. Alright, here we go.
Why delay? Please, take your seat so that we can begin.
As you can see, there are many representatives here. We have Greybeards, Blades, of course, Stormcloaks.
We all wait upon you,
Beards,
Dragonborn.
Imperials, and even a Thalmor, Ellenwyn.
And so we meet again. But this time I know who and what you really are.
Yeah. Ellenwyn or Alduin, those are the names. Ellenwyn is the one that I was talking about previously. Alright, I'm just gonna have a seat right here.
Now that everyone is here, please take your seats so we can begin. I hope that we have all come here in the spirit
You
of...
insult us by bringing her to this negotiation? Your chief Talos Hunter?
That didn't take long.
Here, here.
I have every right to be at this negotiation. I need to ensure that nothing is agreed to here that violates the terms of the White Gold Concordat.
She's part of the Imperial delegation. You can't dictate who I bring to this council.
Please, if we have to negotiate the terms of the negotiation, we will never get anywhere. Perhaps this would be a good time to get the Dragonborn's input on this matter.
By Izmir's beard, the nerve of those Imperial bastards, eh? To think that I would sit down at the same table with that. Thalmor bitch. Either she walks or I do.
Okay. We're gonna, because we're kind of in a pickle here of we're working for the Imperial side. We haven't had the best interaction with the Thalmor. However, in some of our talks with our group Fallen, that they are definitely in with the Thalmor. And it was just, Ellen went over there, just said, I know who and what you are. We're somewhat confused as far as, does she know we're part of the Fallen? Does she know we're Dragonborn? Does she know we're, you know, an Nephilim? What does she know? So, we're going to try to kind of play it in the...
I'm glad we agree on this.
Very well, Ulfric. Enjoy your petty victory. The Thalmor will treat with whatever government rules Skyrim. We would not think of interfering in your civil war.
That works.
Ha! Skyrim will never bow to the Thalmor. Unlike your Imperial friends here.
You're lucky I respect the Greybeard's counsel, Galmar.
Legate, we represent the Emperor here.
Sorry, sir. It won't happen again.
Now that that's settled, may we proceed?
I have something to say first.
Here we go.
The only reason I agreed to attend this council was to deal with the dragon menace. There's nothing else to talk about. Unless the Empire is finally ready to renounce its unjust claim to rule over the free people of Skyrim.
I knew he wouldn't be able to resist.
A temporary truce to allow the Dragonborn here to deal with the dragons, nothing more. I consider even talking to the Empire a generous gesture.
Are you done? Did you just come here to make speeches, or can we get down to business?
Yes, let's get this over with.
Are we ready to proceed? Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, this council is unprecedented. We are gathered here at the Dragonborn's request. I ask that you all respect the spirit of High Hrothgar, and do your best to begin the process of achieving a lasting peace in Skyrim. Who would like to open the negotiations?
Yes, let's get down to it. We want control of Markarth. That's our price for agreeing to a truce.
So that's why you're here, Ulfric? You dare to insult the Greybeards by using this council to advance your own position?
Jarl Elisif.
General, this is outrageous. You can't be taking this demand seriously. I thought we were here to discuss a truce.
Elisif, I said I'd handle it. Ulfric, you can't seriously expect us to give up Markarth at the negotiating table. You hope to gain in council what you've been unable to take in battle, is that it?
I'm sure Jarl Ulfric does not expect something for nothing.
Yes, that'd be entirely out of character.
Want in return?
Wait, General, you don't intend to just hand over Markarth to that traitor?
This is how the Empire repays us for our loyalty?
Enough. First, let's be clear. This council wasn't my idea. I think it's a waste of time. You are a traitor to the Empire, and deserve a traitor's death. But I at least will negotiate in good faith. Since we're all here at your request, I'd like to hear what you think Markarth is worth.
Well... we got Riften or Dawnstar. Now, we haven't been instructed on how to negotiate these terms. Quite frankly, we had no idea that this was coming. Riften doesn't seem as strategic as Dawnstar. Dawnstar's port city. Granted, there are some ports in Riften, but nowhere near the scope of Dawnstar. Markarth has his advantages as well, so we'll say Dawnstar.
In exchange for Markarth, the source of most of Skyrim's silver. Hardly. Riften seems like a better choice to me. Well fortified, easily resupplied from across Lake Honric, plus all the mead we can drink.
Well, yes, my opinion, I gave it to you. But I see what he's saying, considering we're working for that side. You're right, Riften is a fair trade.
I'm glad you agree. I was starting to wonder whose side you were on here.
The Dragonborn has spoken, Tullius. Markarth will be ours. Now we'll see if there's anything behind your talk of good faith.
You disappoint me, Dragonborn. I accepted your invitation on trust in your good name. But it seems you intend to favor Ulfric. I can see now that this is not a negotiation at all. I know you, Ulfric. If I hand over Markarth, you'll be ready with a new demand. You'll never defeat the Empire, and you know it. But you're willing to sacrifice thousands for your own selfish ambition. Soon enough, I'll have you back under the headsman's axe, and this time there won't be any dragon to save you.
As always, the Empire's fine words are worth nothing.
Stop! Are you so blind to our danger that you can't see past your petty disagreements? Here you sit arguing about nothing, while the fate of the land hangs in the balance.
Is he with you, Delphine? If so, I advise you to tell him to watch his tongue.
He is with me, and I advise you both to listen to what he has to say before you do anything rash.
Don't you understand the danger? Don't you understand what the return of the dragons means? Alduin has returned, the World Eater. Even now he devours the souls of your fallen comrades. He grows more powerful with every soldier slain in your pointless war. Can you not put aside your hatred for even one moment in the face of this mortal danger?
I don't know about the end of the world, but this dragon situation has gotten out of hand. If this truce will help the Dragonborn here put an end to that menace, we both gain. Remember that, Ulfric. Now, back to the matter at hand. You know as well as I do that we can't hand over Markarth on these terms.
Damn Imperial arrogance.
Let's hear it.
We want compensation for the massacre at Karthwasten.
You slaughtered the very people you claim to be fighting for. True sons of Skyrim would never do such things.
Damned Imperial lies. My men would never stoop to such methods, even in retaliation.
This is our homeland, Tullius. All the blood spilled in this war is on your head.
So, Dragonborn, what do you say?
Well, we're not entirely sure what happened at Karthwasten. We're getting, you know, kind of a, hey, you slaughtered our guys. But Ulfric's like, well, you started it. Meh. So we're going to say Ulfric should compensate you.
Well said. For once you'll actually pay for your crimes. I suppose that's the fairest deal we're likely to get.
It seems we may have an agreement. Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, these are the terms currently on the table. Markarth will be handed over to Ulfric's forces, Jarl Igmund will step down, and Thungvor Silverblood will become the Jarl of Markarth. The Stormcloaks will withdraw from the rift, allowing Imperial troops unhindered access. Jarl Leila Lawgiver will step down, and Maven Blackbriar will become the Jarl of Riften. The Stormcloaks will pay appropriate compensation for the massacre at Karthwasten. You both agree to this?
The Sons of Skyrim will live up to their agreements, as long as the Imperials hold to theirs. What about you, Elisif? Are these terms to your liking? Speak up! I'm sure General Tullius is waiting to do your bidding.
I have nothing to say to that murderer. General, you've proven yourself a good friend to Skyrim. I continue to trust that you will do your utmost to safeguard our interests.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. I appreciate your loyalty. The Empire can live with these terms, yes, for a temporary truce. until the dragon menace is dealt with. After that, Ulfric, there will be a reckoning. Count on it.
Come on, don't mind. We have a lot of work to do.
Giving up Markarth is a heavy price for this truce, Dragonborn. I hope it was worth it.
Jarl Balgrove, I assume you are familiar with the Dragonborn's plan?
Yes, I'm ready to do my part. Just say the word, and my men will help you spring this trap.
But the difficulty remains how to lure a dragon to Dragon's Reach at all.
Well, that's an excellent question. You haven't overlooked that little detail, have you?
I believe I can be of help here. I anticipated the problem. While you were arranging this meeting, I was busy in the library of Skyhaven Temple, an unguessed trove of lost lore. But the important thing is that the blades recorded many of the names of dragons they slew. Cross-referencing this with Delphine's map of dragon burial sites, I believe I've identified one of the dragons that Alduin has raised up.
Okay. Well, how does that help us?
Don't you see? The names of dragons are always 3 words of power, shouts. By calling the dragon with a voice, he will hear you wherever he might be.
Okay, why would he come when called?
He's not compelled to, but dragons are prideful by nature and loath to refuse a challenge. Your voice in particular is likely to intrigue this dragon after your victory over Alduin. I think it's very likely that he will be unable to resist investigating your call.
Okay, so what's this dragon's name?
Indeed. I'm no master of the voice, like these worthy gentlemen, but it is written here in this scroll. Od Avin, winged snow hunter, as I read it.
I hope this truce gives you what you need. It won't last. There's one more thing. We know about Parkway.
Well, turns out he's a dragon, but he helped me.
That's fine. We needed his help. Now we don't. And it's long past time for him to pay for his crimes. And he's not just any dragon. He was the right hand of Alduin. He committed atrocities so infamous they are still remembered thousands of years later. He needs to die. He deserves to die. And it falls to you to kill him. Until he's dead. Well, I'm sorry, but we would dishonor our oaths as blades if we continue to help you.
Want us to kill Parthenax? So, about Parthenax.
Make your choice, Dragonborn. You're either with us or against us.
Why does he need to die?
Here's the big picture. He helped Alduin enslave our ancestors. He may have betrayed Alduin in the end, but that makes him worse, not better. We can't afford to give Parthenax the opportunity to betray us in turn and return to his old master.
Well, thanks for the info. Just gonna back away. Okay. Alright. We've been, well, tasked to prepare a trap. We've also been told to kill Parthenax. We're not too sure about that. Still working on the Fallen. Anyway, so we need to prepare a trap, and that's what we're gonna do next. We'll see you there.